From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Shabby alongside Chris Singleton. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boogie had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming your way next. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. And there's a foul ball. Realmuto matched a homer in his last game. Ripped towards third. House tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second. This is Bryson Stott. On the outside corner, 0-1. Gray, a former All-Star, making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And here's Sosa to the plate. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. And it is gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Adolis Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in game one of this three-game set.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is NL East baseball here on MLB. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the fourth. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. This one in the air, center field. Marsh settles under it. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. Fly to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh should have this one. He's got it.
Up next for Washington.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. The run scores from second. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, we're starting over again. All tied up. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Go-ahead run on base. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time. And a base hit up the middle. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. He's 0 for 1. On the ground right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air right field. Base hit into the outfield. Fires to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, 2 outs. Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And foul ball. The Nats trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. That's ripped to right down the line. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. In comes the run from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down. James Wood will hit next. Tapped in front of the plate. A dive. Nice stop. To his knee. The throw. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Taijuan Walker gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you've just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Ground ball right side. Harper takes it to the bag, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Nationals 4. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. That one ripped. 1 away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Dylan Cruz now at the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. And they add on.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Swinging a foul straight back. Ruiz, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2.
Up next for Washington, third baseman Brady House.
And now up for Washington, Brady House. Ripped to third. And that's the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now 5-1. Line drive, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 3. That one is absolutely belted. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Garcia quickly throws it in. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got 2 in scoring position. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So digging in, Luis Garcia. In the air, right field. And that is a big first out.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
Runners at second and third and 1 out. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
There's a line drive to left field. Kemp gets under it. And there are 2 outs. The throw in.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Taijuan Walker won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. New pitcher on here, Tanner Banks. He's making his second appearance of the season. So up next, Keibert Ruiz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Here comes the 0-1. And that one hammered. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The relay, save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Comes through with the RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. To third, Sosa. On to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Nationals 7 and the Phillies 1. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.